Hello viewers, welcome to Dalis Academy, home of possibilities. I will be your tutor for today, Akufai Damina Abel. Alright, as I agreed in the beginning of this our program, we'll be making our videos all in pidgin English so that everybody will be carried along. So you pardon us for that. And today our topic na AC, alternating current. Now we want to discuss about today. Wetin be alternating current? I know maybe today when I don't hear about alternating current. Alternating current, just as the name implies, it means say the current no dey one-sided. In dey go down, e dey go up, e dey go down, e dey go up. Na wetin alternating means be that e no dey go one direction, e dey go different direction. And practically wetin that one mean be say your wire, no forget I tell una in our previous video say we get wetin dey call conductors and insulators. Now we also talk about electricity, wey we say electricity na the flow of electrons. So and we also talk about charges. We say conductors also na those things wey dey allow the flow of electric charges. Now wetin we dey do is that here we get charges and here we get conductors. Conductors now dey wait for charges to activate this bulb, make it on. So for alternating current, wetin dey mean by alternating is that if I put, you see say for this one now we get our charges which is wey dey with red conductor, and here we get black conductor. For alternating current, wetin dey happen be say if you put black to black, red to red, charge go still flow. The charge go still flow either way wey you take put am. You see am say as I put black to black, red to red, you see say our bulb don on, the charge still flow inside. All the electrons dem run, dey do their work normally. Even if I come change am back again, black to red, red to black, you see am say e still work. Either way dey go work. Anyhow you take put am, e go work in as much as conductor dey there, in as much as this conductor wey dey allow the flow of electrons dey, e must work. So na that's the simple explanation of wetin alternating current means. E mean say the current dey flow through different direction, e dey flow up and down. And if you wan go deep, e get wetin dey call frequency, which we go discuss in our next video. Frequency now na be the number of time wey this current dey move, wey e dey take fluctuate, how e dey take complete this cycle. So wetin dey happen is that for our Nigeria setting now, our frequency normally na 50 or 60. It means this current dey go through different direction, e dey complete in cycle 50 times per second. 50 times na e dey take happen. That is why you no go see am, because in a second e dey run 50 times. If no be so, assuming e dey lesser than 50, you go dey observe am from our bulb. Our bulb go on, e go off, e go on, e go off, e go on, e go off. But because of that speed wey dey use, na make we no dey notice am with the naked eyes. But that one na topic for another day, which is frequency. So that is that about alternating current. Now we'll come back to wetin we know, wetin be the other kind of current, which is DC current. This DC current na the opposite of alternating. DC na current wey be say dey flow through one path only one direction na im dey follow, e no dey go back and forth. If you send am say go here, na here im dey go. If you tell am go back, na back im dey go. So here we already connect our battery, which is 12 volts battery, DC current. And this one also na DC bulb. So this DC bulb now, if you connect red to red, black to black, you go see say our bulb go glow, our bulb go light. You see say our bulb don light. But unlike the case of alternating current, DC, if you change the polarities now na be either positive or negative. If you change am, carry red come black, carry black go red, e no go on, because na one direction the current dey pass through. One direction, e no dey pass through plenty direction as our alternating current. So that is why e no gree on. So you see am, e on if you put red to red, black to black, but if you put am the other way around, e no go on. So that is that also about our DC current. Now the difference between the two of them be say this one, una no forget, which is alternating current, in dey flow through different direction. E no dey straight, e dey go down, up and down, up and down to complete the cycle. While the DC, im na one direction. If you put positive, na positive all through, e no dey go come back negative come work for positive. No, this one now, as positive dey do in positive work, negative dey do in negative work. While this one, negative fit do positive work, positive fit do negative work. Na the difference be that. Then we get also how to take identify wetin be DC and wetin be AC current. All we go check am today. The best way to identify am na using our measuring instruments. And I don tell una say our measuring instruments for this class na our meter, multimeter. And I always advise say make una use digital multimeter, because that one dey display number. You fit dey see the value of wetin you wan measure or wetin you wan test. So today I go show una also how to test using the multimeter. Now this one now na AC. Make una no forget, this one now say na AC, alternating current. E fit work any way round. How to set your range? AC get im own symbol. Alright, as una see for the meter, you see AC, you see say dem draw AC, then dem come draw one zigzag line like this, one line wey no dey straight. Dem come draw this line wey no straight. This one now na AC. If you wan check for AC, na where you go put your range be this. You go put am for where you see am, then draw that symbol wey dey in form of upside down S. If you wan test for AC, you go use your meter. See am, you see say e dey show us the voltage now. E dey show us voltage of, say, we get 215 volts. 215 volts. You see say I dey use red for black, black for red, abi? And e dey show us normal voltage. E no show us whether na plus abi na minus. You see am? All e go show you the same thing. Every direction wey you carry am go, im go work. Na wetin AC dey do be that. Okay, if you come back to testing of DC, which is the direct current, if you wan test our DC to check the direct current, we go carry our meter back to the range of DC. That's why I say una dey use digital multimeter. You see say for the digital multimeter, they go write am here DC, and see the symbol of DC here. One straight line, then dot for down. One straight line, dot for down. You see on the right hand DC. So now you see DC now, I dey connect our red lead for red and black for black. You see say our meter don show the voltage, which is 12 volts. So I tell una say na 12 volt battery now we dey use. So you see I say e don show say 12 volts dey, and e no show any sign of minus, because I put am for the direction wey e suppose go. Now if I change direction for am, which e no like, e no dey go double direction, na one direction, you go see say for our meter minus don show. Sign of minus don show. It means say e no correct. It means say the journey wey you send am, e no go. So that is the differences on how to check also with the measuring multimeter. I hope say this video una find am educating, and also e help una in a way. Una no dey in a rush. We dey plan to teach una these things one after the other, but this na basics wey una suppose understand before we start dey teach una how to repair, or how to do small jobs for una house, like changing of bulbs, repairing your fans, repairing your bulbs if they spoil. All those ones na package wey we dey call small, but first thing first, we wan make una understand the concept of even wetin una wan dey try work on. So just keep patient and learn as we progress. I hope una enjoy the video, and I also hope una ready subscribe to our YouTube channels and also click the notification button, and una don follow us on all our social media handle. If una never do, I encourage una to do so, because na wetin go help us also to continue to show say yes, wetin we dey do una dey enjoy am. Subscribe and also click on the notification button so that each time we dey drop videos like this, una go see and una go benefit from. Drop your questions or your comments for the comment section so that we go review and we address them accordingly. Thank you very much until we meet for our next class.